Thermolab builds test equipment for the environment. But that's not what this is about. This is about the moon being round and why. That was the question that started it all. From this came the epiphany that entropy does go in reverse in nature all the time. Gold gets with gold, water with water, iron with iron. Entropy is constantly moving in the opposite direction we are told it should not. From this came the realization that energy of phase change powers our world. Is it survival of the fittest? The lion is fit, but I'm not afraid of being eaten by a lion. The fire ant I can squish with my fingers, but that bastard just keeps coming back. I can't get rid of him. Maybe it's survival of those creatures that cooperate the most. Perhaps entropy moves to a lower state more than we think. Perhaps success comes from cooperation, not fitness. The richest companies facilitate the most cooperation between the most people. Perhaps fluids seeking a lower level of entropy can save the planet. This process happens often in nature and soaks up a huge amount of energy. Like when that summer rain hits and the temperature drops several degrees in minutes. The first comment is how to make the most money. The second is how we came up with a product to make the most money. The patent is to get mechanical work from low temperature differentials. We do this via phase change and density ratios. There are many applications in many industries for the technology. With this technology, we can make an air conditioner that removes energy from the house and turns it into electricity. We can make the batteries smaller in an electric car because day and night the batteries are being charged by removing heat from the air and turning it into electricity. We can replace solar cells using steel, CO2, and a generator. We can make the world cooler and generate power without rare earth metals. We could keep technology in-house, cornering the market, but we will have a high capital requirement and even more capital to create the infrastructure for installing and servicing. It will also take years. We need to cooperate with other companies. We invest in an environmental lab with the intent of putting our technology on their products. We let them do what they do well, make and install AC and heat pump units, make cars, make engines. The lab we build will be profitable even without the technology. We do not have to wait to be profitable. Our lab would prioritize this technology to ensure time to market is short. Thermolab has built environmental lab equipment for years to measure energy in many forms. We do energy balances for a living. Yes, we can build the lab that would be state-of-the-art. We can reduce the need for fossil fuels for everything but the most industrial applications. Yes, we will be storing millions of tons of CO2 and in many cases remove the need for the use of CO2 producing fuels. We will be cooling the environment in every application. It will be extremely profitable with the lowest capital output for the greatest return, but we don't have to put that in the brochure. Engineering, we have that. Technology, it exists. Manufacturing capability. Any automotive supplier or AC manufacturers are already tooled up and can manufacture and install. So what do we need? We need capital for better prototypes. We need capital for a lab to perfect and demonstrate the capability of this technology to the manufacturers and implement it in their products. The investment we're looking for needs to have the capability for both. It is not that this should be done. It needs to happen.